And it's prime time here in Belgium. It's a slow getaway for Abazi, and he could be looked to be jumped by Peters, who's already been jumped by Miron Pill, actually, as they head now down into turn one. A little bit of contact between the Aston Martin and the Mercedes, and they're almost wheel to wheel already. Peters looking to get to the action, and Anton C has not had the best of getaways. He's now being closed in on by Matt Guest, and they're going to go side by side. Upper Rouge and Radion. Matt Guest sticks it around the outside, staying just within track limits. This is absolutely intense here, and there's a yellow flag at the back, and Mohammed is already off at the back. Unfortunate stuff there, but you can see Jakob Hoffer and others all over the back of the top 10 here. Marcus Fjeld up to P11, while Luoff and Bubla are exchanging positions, but Julian's going up the inside of Abazi, forcing him off the road. He's actually trying to go for the lead here, and Julian's bumping his way up into P1. Abazi holding back, looking to try and get into first place here and exchange positions with these front two. Pill maybe getting forced off the track, forced off the racing line. He won't be happy with that, but it is only lap one, and there's plenty more laps to go. If you can keep a cool head, you will be able to retake those positions. But lap one down, and there's 20 more to go. Chabotarov actually having quite a big moment out there. That's going to allow Hoffer to go side by side up towards turn one here. Hoffer on the outside. Will he be able to get 2 in 1? He'll go around the outside of the Ferrari as well. He can't pull it off, and that leaves him open and vulnerable to Matt Guest, but he gets the better exit with the outside line. Does that mean Chabotarov will be vulnerable to the Williams and the Red Bull now as they head up over Rouge and Radion? Matt Guest backs out to make sure he avoids any sort of contact that's going to compromise his exit, though. And there's a huge crash in the back. Is that's Bubla at the back, and he's in the wall. That's a huge crash, and that is a virtual safety car, and Bubla is off at Radion. A huge moment there, but Matt Guest here as well, still going side by side with Ariadka. They make contact. This is where Matt Guest spun last season. He'll be cautious not to make that same mistake again and not to make contact, but he has a huge moment and he's out. Matt Guest is out of the Grand Prix, and that's Roberta around at the back as well, losing traction into the gravel.
What is he doing?
And that is a big shame for the Red Bull driver who's put in a lot of practice. And there's a McLaren off at the back there as well as that's Charles Castro at the back there, and Feld getting a 3-second time penalty additionally. But look at the front three as well. This is very close indeed. Miron Pill actually going side by side with Peters, and he retakes the lead. Both cars getting through with that downforce. And look at the DRS using one another to absolutely fly away from the Alpine, almost closing a whole second in just a moment's time there. But he'll be looking to make good use of that. And what's happened at the back there? Marcus Feld is around. Oh, and that's almost a huge crash there. There's 2 cars off, Ulrich and Feld, and Fletcher Watson almost getting involved in a massive accident there, and Kiziel was around too, and I wonder what's happened there.
I lost it in Puhan. Really good race up into that point.
So he's still got plenty of laps. Got 18 laps to still go for Marcus Feld then, who will be looking to recover those lost positions. Julian losing another position to Anton C. That's pretty crucial for his race. He's not gaining anything with this DRS, with this straight line speed, and that is going to really sour his race. Now Julian, I hate to cut you off, but Julian Peters giving himself a 3-second time penalty there, exceeding track limits. He's really looking to actually have a go at this Williams. He's in a Williams sandwich. I think he lost a position to Ariadka, so the pace just you know, it's not helping him. His straight line speed is not as good as the cars around him. Almost running into the back of Peters, and will he be the next car to make short work of that Alpine? Yes, he is. Will Ben Mott actually think about giving it a go? Not yet. He'll gonna have to wait for the next straight. But Peters is clinging on to the back of Mika. But just look, he is just losing and losing and losing. He's not gaining anything here. And let's see if Ben Mott can make the move past with that overspeed. Look at that top speed there, 205 miles an hour, and it's climbing. Peters goes defensive. Ben Mott takes a bit of grass, and the mediums fly past. And Peters loses yet another position. And look, just look at the speed here. Look, he's got nothing. He's going wide. He must have damage of some sort, or just the wrong setup, wrong tyre pressures maybe. As around the outside, Fletcher Watson will go and make wheel-to-wheel contact. Oh, that was close. Fletcher Watson almost spinning out the Alpine. He'll have to back off and try again in a moment's time. But this is going to allow Beckmars actually to have a little sniff here and see what is going on. Will he try it up the inside of the house? A little bit of contact there, but he just almost pulls the move off. And unable to quite do it. And the Fletch is out. Fletch spins into the wall under traction. And he has crashed out of the race at turn 1. And that's a safety car.
Oh, God.
Mate, how much room do you need? I'm out.
But that is huge for the race. Huge for the strategy. And Pill still leading. But what do you say, Mark? Would you expect the hard runners to pit onto mediums here? And they do come into the pits. So changing off of those old hards. And rightly so. Try and catch the field off guard. I'm sure he'll probably leave it late. But, and a Bazzi in the wall after getting too close to Miron Pill and making contact. Let's hope he didn't get damage from that.
What the f? He's just pushed me off. What the f is this? Man, are you mad?
Safety car restart already getting spicy, and Miron Pill leads them away. And James and Bazzi jumping to bottom of right to start there. So will Adi Ruda, Ariadka, and they're almost free wide coming into turn one. Mikolov hits his braking markers nicely. So does everyone else. And Bazzi and Chobotov and Ariadka now side by side. And Anton just losing out there in the Ferrari. And Mikolov using his ERS maybe to try and gain a little bit there. But they just exchanged positions briefly. Ariadka up to P3. Chobotov loses the position down into P4. Lilf in P5.
He's side by side with you.
He's not allowed to go side by side with me.
What is he doing?
He's not allowed to go side by side with me.
And they're almost side by side at the front here. Bazzi just losing a little bit of speed maybe there in the straight line. And the top four very close, not separated by much. Jakob Hoffer maybe looking to have a battle here with the Sauber car in front of him. And a surprisingly clean restart for everybody here. Let's see Jakob Hoffer moving around. He's weaving around, dodging about, trying to look for any sort of gap he can maybe close down on. And actually at the back, there's a huge pile-up at the back there involving Martin Aldrich and most majority of the bottom 10. And that leaves Kizio and Samuelson going side by side there. So a big pile-up at the back has caused drama, and now a huge gap separating the top 10 between each other. And the position, the lead has finally been swapped around, and Bazzi has finally caught Miron Pill once again off guard and has taken the position. The lead position here on lap 17 of 22, and a nice gap to follow with that of about 3 to 2 tenths. Miron Pill has he's got a decent bit of battery left, so does James Abazzi. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this race plays out then. Here does come Miron Pill then, getting a lovely slipstream and a lovely DRS tow from the Aston Martin. And side by side, Abazzi switches that position around, and it will just be, I think, a game of checkers and chess for the rest of the race. As Pill will take the lead, Abazzi will take the lead, as Marcus was talking about. Pill is really pushing to make sure, and here comes Abazzi. He's going to use the ERS he has left. He'll be forced around the outside. It's very tight indeed, but Abazzi will squeeze through Miron Pill, leaving him just the required space that he has to. And Abazzi retakes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix with 1 lap to go. He'll come out of turn 19 now, and it'll be up to the line for James Abazzi, and he'll cross the line and win the Belgian Grand Prix. James Abazzi takes another win. Now, James Abazzi may have won on track, but the stewards have handed out a 5-second penalty. So that means Miron Pill will get the race win at Belgium. So an awesome drive from both drivers.